Sit in the big office.
YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy RedPill J, and I'm here with the most elite dating advice you will ever need in your fucking life, yo. This video today is about how to shoot your shot, slide into DMs. You got a girl looking at you, how to approach her. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So in this video, that's what we're gonna tackle. All right. I got my notes right here next to me, man. So we just gonna go ahead and get right into that banger, right? So let's say, for instance, you're out somewhere and you and a girl are making eye contact. Now, the first thing I want to say about that is society has trained men to just like be the approachers and women to be the like the whatever's the opposite of that, right? Okay. That's by society. We're gonna talk about how society views dating, okay? That's what it is. The men are the go-getters and the women are the, sit there and wait. So with that being said, women have been trained by society not to go after men, right? And don't get me wrong, women go after men. Like, women do it all the time. Women slide in niggas' DMs all the time, and women are thirsty. Don't get me wrong, they do. But for the most part, socially, in person, when they're like out hanging out, they're not going to do that unless they're drunk or something like that, right? So they've acquired a weapon over time, okay? And you want to know what the woman's weapon is? Her eyes. Her eyes, fam. Like, I mean, like any real nigga know, man. Like, if you see a girl somewhere and she giving you that eye contact, bro, and like she giving you those eyes, that eyes means she wants you, fam. Like, she wants you, fam. All right? That's the girl's weapon, bro. Their eyes, they make eye contact. Like, in my whole experience with dating, now, I'm not going to say women don't approach men. You know what I'm saying? But because they do, and women have approached me before several times. But for the most part, with most women, you see a bad bitch somewhere, she's not going to walk up on you, fam. She's not. That's just not going to happen. But what she will do is look at you, though. She gonna be watching you. Every time you look over there, look at the corner of your eye, she watching you. She watching, G. And usually, that's your time to just go make the approach, bro. Just to walk up on her. And niggas think like, oh, you gotta have like canned lines or, you know what I'm saying, something in mind when you gonna say. Bro, throw that shit out the window, bro. You walk over there with some confidence, bro, just say, hey. Hey, how you doing? I was looking at you over there from across the bar or whatever. Across the room, wherever you at, you was looking cute. I want to come introduce myself. My name's Jalen. My name's Sam. My name's Douglas. You know what I mean? That shit's simple. Where niggas make the game hard at is when you're trying to shoot your shot online. Now, shooting your shot online, I'm going to put that in this video, but I might have to actually make it a whole separate video because that shit goes into depth, my brother. And, like, when you're discussing shooting your shot online, bro, there's a certain way to do it. Like, it's not by, like, spamming her comments with, like, oh, my God, you look so cute, or sending hard eyes emojis. Now, don't get me wrong. Sending the hard eyes emojis is cool, but it's not cool when, like, you're sending her heart emojis on 3 of her Instagram stories, like, 3 times a week, and every time y'all talk, like, you're initiating the interaction, and all she's saying to that is, like, oh, you getting, like, oh, thank yous, like, LOL, thanks, or like, I appreciate it. Like, she's not really giving you nothing to work with off of it. Then you just probably just need to stop, like, sliding her DM, sending her heart eyes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's not cool to send her heart eyes. It's just everything, like, in moderation. You know what I'm saying? So let me just say what I do when I slide into DMs online. Now, mind you, when I slide into DMs online, bro, it's usually just like self-amusement shit. It's just like me being funny or like me actually sending her something that I think is like actually funny. And if she doesn't laugh, then she just doesn't have that, she just not receiving that value. But like, it goes like just, I wish I can like put my Tinder messages on the screen, and I might find a way to do that. So I'm going to probably put my Tinder messages like on the screen right here, and I'm going to just show y'all some conversations that I have. And it's like really like, I'm going to tell y'all some keys, right? And I wrote these down in my notes. Some of these keys to shooting your shot online, right? Number 1 is not giving a fuck. Like, don't care. And when I say don't care, this is what you're not caring about. You're not caring about rejection, okay? Like, say for instance, you tell a girl, you know, hey, you looking interesting. I just want to come over here and say hi, introduce myself, right? Say for instance, she's just like, nah, that's okay. You're ugly and your breath stinks. That's probably worst case scenario. She probably won't say that, but let's just hypothetically say she says that, right? Two things just happened, okay? One, you gave her a compliment and you possibly made her feel better about myself, because like you never know what people's going through. So just by saying, hey, you know, say you look interesting, you look like a cool person, I want to come say hey, introduce myself. Just by you saying that, you're giving her value. So you gave her value, and you're making someone feel better about themselves for that day. Okay, those are two pluses right there. So you might have got rejected, but still you gave someone value and you arguably made someone's day. Okay. So don't worry about getting rejected. Getting rejected is cool. Getting rejection means for the next time you coming back shooting your shot with better form. You flicking your wrist next time. You know what I'm saying? You holding your follow through. You not moving. Your shoulders squared up. You know what I'm saying? You holding the good form. That's part of having good form when shooting your shot. Okay. Now, shooting your shot is like playing basketball. Okay. You're not gonna come down court and just hike up half court shots. And a half court shot could be sliding into a girl's DMs like, hey, you're cute, what's your number? That shit never works. I'm not gonna say never. That shit seldomly works. If your social media profile is hooked up and you have nice pictures and you got like nice interactions on there and she can see that you're like an alpha, then that might work. And it might work on some girls, but that's not a high field goal percentage. That's not a mid-range shot. You understand what I'm saying? That's a half court. What you want to get is the layups, okay? The free throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take high percentage shots if you're looking for success, if you're looking to score, okay? If you're looking to fucking score, my nigga. Fellas, look, the only reason you should be even interacting with a woman or female on social media. Now we're talking about shooting your shot. So I mean, in that regard, if you interacting with a woman in that regard, bro, is to link up with her. You want to meet her in person, right? So over the internet, when you're talking to a chick, like the key is to not give it all away. Don't give her all of you. Just give her a little piece so that she'll be interested to link up with you in person, or just try to link up with her immediately, you know what I'm saying, and get to know each other, opposed to like texting her for a month or 2 or 3 months before y'all link up. And I'm not saying don't do that at all, but I'm not doing that, okay? So I wouldn't tell you to do some shit that I'm not doing, right? You feel me? And this is another key too, man. A real big key, bro, is like the high percentage play, bro. The high percentage shot is the shot that's non-needy, right? So, just the thing. If you're trying to link with a girl, don't try to link with her that same day, all right? The worst times I try to link with a girl are the same day, like the same day you text her to try to link with her, or on the weekends. Those are the two worst times, okay? If you're shooting your shot and you want to shoot a high field goal percentage, try to set something up to where you link with her in the future. And best case scenario, that future day is during the week sometime, just because everybody's so busy during the week, during the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be with the friends, family, going out somewhere, going out of town, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's real hard to get a hold of people on the weekend. And you would think that people are hard to get a hold to during the week because they got work, but that's all most people are doing during the week, work. And after that, or before that, they ain't doing shit for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So those two things. If you're shooting your shot, don't try to link up with a girl on the same day. And 9 times out of 10, don't try to link on the weekend unless you're doing something on that weekend and you can invite her to that shit. That's the only exception. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's to me, that's more of a high percentage look. You feel me? The non-needy play. Yes, sir. It's your boy RedPill J, man. Signing out, man. make sure y'all drop a like under my video, man. Y'all support the kid. Y'all want to see more dating advice coming from me, man. This is what I do, man. This is my forte. I understand female nature, man. When you understand female nature, you can give advice to the boys, man, and we can all prosper, man. We can all be prosperous out here, man. We breeding shot shooters, you dig? Shooters gonna shoot, man. For real. Shooters gonna shoot that shit, man. You dig? But hey, man, I'm signing out, man. Dropping weekly videos, man. You already know how I get down, man. It's your boy signing out. You dig?